Started, folks. Hey, yo, folks, fellow friends, subscribers, anglers, creators, YouTubers, my friends and family on YouTube. What's going on? Welcome back into the channel. Welcome back to our channel. Welcome back to MBP Fishing. Yes, MBP Fishing. Nice day, about 50, 52 degrees, sunny, pretty much dead wind. Yeah, I've been itching for some crappie and bass fishing, so I did a little scouting around yesterday. I found some active feeding fish down here, but they're still waking up. So it might take us a while, you know, but might be able to catch some bluegill, some bass, maybe a few good crappie. You never know. Never know. You never know, folks. Let me get my stuff over here. I don't know why I set all my stuff up over here, yet I moved the camera over there. I mean, I don't know. I do not know. Don't know. Don't know. I get the old scooter over here. This sucker moves, folks. Yeah, this sucker moves. Let me just set this up behind a tree over here. Get her off the road because people like to drive down here. Yeah, that's not going to set up. Oh, well. It can sit down. And I've been doing some body camera footage too, folks. So you'll get to... I'm going to upload that probably in members only. So members can get special stuff. Let's see. I got on my little Steve CrappieManJigs.com's... one of his little... I call it banana pepper. But... I don't know. I don't know what he calls it, but looks like a banana with some peppers in it. There are some active fish around here. There's just not a lot of active fish. I took a couple of casts with a spinnerbait, and I had about a 3-pound largemouth just bust up at it. He didn't even hit the spinnerbait. He just kind of, you know, rolled up at it. And we're going to work up and down the shoreline, see if we can find anything active, anything feeding. Just give me a second here. I'll come check the chat. I got my cell phone in my pocket. Yeah, I'm also doing kind of a, I don't know if you guys are interested or not, but I'm doing kind of a thing today. Let's see, how do I want to explain this? I had my cell phone provider, T-Mobile. Yep, they charged me double on my cell phone, and I was smart enough to save some money for, you know, everything this month, and them suckers took it off and paid my bill for next month. So I've got a $68 credit on my cell phone bill, and yeah, I'm freaking broke. I've tried my best to get them to give me that money back, but they refuse. Like, we don't do that. That's not our policy. We'll just put you for next month. It really freaking helps me this month. That's really going to help me this month. But if you guys are interested, I was going to do, now I'm too old to be doing, you know, push-ups and pull-ups. So I can't do setups. I mean, yeah, I can do setups. So I will, I will do, let's see what I was going to do. I was going to do two, 50 cents a push-up, which is a dollar for 2 push-ups. Old man doing, 57-year-old man doing push-ups. Can't beat that. And that's got to be donated to the PayPal and Cash App, because, you know, I can't, that YouTube stuff is gonna be a nuisance. So just if you guys are interested, you never know. I just wanted to throw that out there. Let's see, Jay Fishing, what is going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Let's see, Dirty, what is going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Karen, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. Thank you. See, Backwoods Outdoors, what is going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Danny's in the house. Thanks for coming in, Danny. Appreciate you. And let's see, Tar's in the house. Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Yo, meow. Meow. Tar says, Karen, my friend. Yeah, I could call my cell phone provider, and you can see there's a $68 credit on the sucker. That's extremely rude, ain't it? Yeah, I have one bust up at a spinnerbait and kind of missed him, but that's about it. I had we're just getting started. I mean, I know I'm late, so sorry about that, folks. John C., what is going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Tar with hearts and emojis. Let's see. I will, John, what is going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? I will add you as a moderator. I guess I should get back to the fishing. I have a rooster tail on my other rod, so we're going to give that a shot too. And if all else fails, I guess we could take a ride over to Old Fallon Park. I hate to. I mean, I'm so tired of catching rainbow trout. See, Karen says, hello, John. And let's see. Who are you? Where are we? This is called Fairgrounds Park in St. Louis, Missouri. It's a nice pond. It's got some, decent, 5-6 pound largemouth, a really good population of little pounders, 2-pounders. Unfortunately, the water temperature is about 39 degrees, so it's a little early, but we're going to give it a shot. I had one bust up at a spinnerbait over there, but I just missed him. We got on a nice little rooster tail, try to see if we can get some bluegill, some crappie. Some crappie definitely should be. I caught a couple nice slabs yesterday on a little crappie jig working around these shorelines. And we got a whole lake to fish. We got no one on this lake because they're over there fishing for rainbow trout. Everyone forgets that they're still fishing this dang lake over here. And I did scout out a couple other parks, Riverview Pond. I got a couple bluegill, not much, and a couple of spots on the river down there. Nice little spot. I think it's gonna have some big old carp and grass carp. Ooh, that's a little bluegill or something just popped it right there. Yeah, I've got a little promotional going today. I will do 50 cents a setup. Donated to my PayPal or my Cash App. That's linked in my bio. Just mentioning it, Hey, you guys ever had your cell phone provider do that before? Just unwantingly paying your next month's bill like 30 days ahead of time, and now I've got a $68 credit on my dang cell phone bill, and yeah, they took everything off that car too. There's that was a little baby bass, but wish I'd have hooked his little butt. I'll get back to the chat here in just a minute. I got my cell phone in my pocket. Actually, I left it over there by the camera. This is our first little spot here. There should definitely be some fish active. I see him hitting the surface out there. And I don't have any bait today. All I got are artificials. This is a little, what do you call it, a Panther Martin style rooster tail. I mean, I don't mind using treble hooks on these guys down here. So this is a treble hook rooster tail. If I was fishing for trout, I'd be using a barbless rooster tail, single hook. Just because those suckers are so fragile, they get that hook in their throats, and yep, That fish is gonna die for sure. We got a whole lake. I mean, there's a whole shallow shoreline down here we haven't even started on, and there's a nice little stump over there to the left I'd like to hit with the crappie jig, see if there's any crappie and stuff around there. All right. Haven't seen any carp jumping as of yet. I've seen a few channel cat, so when those carp start jumping, we'll do some fishing for like carp. Pretty much like carp. Yeah, see, people drive around here illegally. You got to watch your stuff or they will run over your butt. 8 people in, 14 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. See, Dirty says, I got a hold on them. Trolls, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's troll day, but I don't mind. See, Lob. Never got a chance to shout him out. He's already out of here. And Skeeter, what is going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Skeeter's in the house. Yeah, he's new here, so guys might want to sub up to him. I have trouble even saying that, Skeeter. I have trouble even saying that. That's a nice one busted up. I see him now, right there. That like probably like a little channel cat. The channel cat will hit artificials this time of the year. See, get on my other cell phone so I can check the chat out whenever I want. I do not want that. Why does it always go to that thing there? Yeah, it always seems to shunt you to YouTube TV. One dang time got YouTube TV. See, what do we have? Huh. Actions required. I'm not sure why that did not. Hang on. Oh, here we go. I see it now. All right, Karen, I owe you I owe you 5 push-ups. I mean setups. We're just gonna set her up over here and turn her over around here just for a second. Get her on the concrete here. Yeah, that's the reason why I want to do this over here at Fairgrounds Park too, because there's no one around to see me. All right, I owe you. Let's see. Actually, I owe you 10, don't I? Because probably, yeah, I owe you 10. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Works on your abs. Thanks, Karen. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. That's going to help so much. That wasn't so bad. I thought that was going to be bad. Actually, it kind of making my stomach burn there. All right, let's get back to some fishing. Heck, this is a fishing channel. All right, let's get back to the fishing. Try this little crappie jig down here a little bit more before I move. I'm really interested in that little wooden thing down there. That little Tiny little spot down there. I'm sure there's some bluegill and stuff around here too. I just gotta find some of these active guys around here. Yeah, I'm very interested in this little thing down here, so we're gonna move. We are going to move. I like getting about 15, 20 yards from my equipment though. You obviously understand why. All right. See, who do we have in? I can't quite read that on that particular phone, but I can do it on this. Because this one I can put in the shadows very, very easily. Which counts. All right. Here we go. We have Skier says, Jay Fishing. Jay Fishing says, on high. Karen says, it's quite all right. I gave my word. And Adik, what's going on? It's for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Charles says, NJ Gar, what is going on? It's for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? NJ says, Denny. Yeah, I want to get some cast by this little. You see that little wood spot there? Yeah, yesterday they were really active on this little spot. I know they're still here, but we're going to find out. Oh, that was a pop. Yeah, when that bobber goes down on its own, it's a strike. Yeah, they kind of got me this month on my cell phone bill. They charged me twice on my daggone cell phone bill. I think it has something to do with the fact that I just changed cell phones, and they were saying that they hadn't deactivated the other cell phone. So they basically charged me for the inactive cell phone. And charged me for the new one. So that's basically the way they explained it. Like, aren't they supposed to do that at the place when you get the stupid cell phone? They're supposed to deactivate the other cell phone? I don't know. It's a big, big hassle. That's why I just kind of went out fishing yesterday. If you guys remember, there was a couple trips ago, trout fishing. I kind of just, at about an hour and a half, I ran home. There's a pop. Dang it. Wow, that was a nice strike. I'm talking, and I just missed a fish. Dang it. That was a nice pop, too. He was running to the right with it. I don't know why I missed him. Oop, pop again. When you bounce that sucker and it bounces back, it's a strike. It's getting kind of warm out here. I might have to shed the jacket. Oh, man, I missed that. You don't get many strikes this time of the year. And to miss something like that out in like mid-range water, you never know what it's going to be. That could have been a 5-pound largemouth, because they'll hit these little crappie jigs. Of course, usually they swallow them and you wind up hooking them, but landing them's a trick. All right, one more cast and come check the chat again. That's probably a crappie or a bluegill, but I'd like to have hooked it. Definitely would like to have hooked it. Come check the chat out. See what is going on. And Angie, Cash App, hearing us. All right, that's all right, thank you. Let's see what is going on with the chat. Fishing with Domingo, what is going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Let me just add you as a moderator. There you go. Let's see. We have Jim, what is going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Yeah, we're down here. I've had a couple strikes. Haven't hooked anything yet. We're trying to crappie, bass, bluegill, seeing what's ever going to hit. But I've had a few strikes, so let's see. Yep. 19 thumbs up, 10 people in. Awesome, folks. Appreciate that. Thank you. Let's get back to the fishing. I might put this a little deeper. Assuming I can slide a sucker. This is light line. It's like 4-pound fluoro on this right now. I cut the line class down just a little bit because I was worried this water would be crystal clear. Wing knot. Wing knot. I've also got a rooster tail on. I'm trying to cast it around here. I'm going to go down and get that in a second here. Rock. Get off it. There we go. Yeah, this shoreline's just lined with little chunk rocks, so you get stuck in this stuff quite a bit. It's an awesome little lake, though. It's got some nice bass, some decent sized crappie, a lot of population of crappie, some pretty good carp, but they haven't really activated yet. You'll start seeing them jump when they wake up. Algae on there. Yeah, fish do not like, well, the majority of them don't like veggies with their food. Yeah, that's still, I'm the only person in this whole lake. I guess if all else fails, we can run over on the scooter over to Fallon Park and see if we can catch some trout. But I'd rather hunt down here and try to catch some bluegill and crappie and stuff. But because I've been fishing for trout for a long time. Oh, come on, buddy, take it. And he just bobbed it once. A little bluegill or something, huh? I don't know. One more cast and I'll come check the chat out. Zoom out and get the sucker down there right without getting it stuck on a stick or something. I got stuck on there, didn't I? Little sucker. Yeah, that one don't count. Hang on. That's better. I can't believe I missed that one strike. All right. Chat out again and see what's going on. I just go get my rooster tail while I'm doing it. All right, guys, just tuning in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Dirty says, okay, awesome. Let's see. Jim says, looks like a nice day. Yeah, it's in the 50s. Karen says, the fish are doing disappearing tricks. Yeah, they were here yesterday for sure. They were definitely here yesterday. All right, I'm just going to have to go to this. Hang on, folks. Be with you in just a second here. Oh boy, how does this work? Oh, I can't figure that sucker out. Oh, folks, just be with you in just a second here. I'm trying to figure this out. All right, that should be switched around. All right, let's get back to the fishing. Let's try a couple of casts with the rooster tail. I'm sure if they went up that little That little crappie jig, they're going to hit the rooster tail. I had like probably $20 put aside for fishing gear and stuff. That went out the roof, and yeah, that's just, I've never had that happen. I mean, I didn't know what to do at first, so. Gunk on the lure. Come off, algae, dang. That stuff's stuck on there. Yuck. Used up all my worms the other day, so unless I wanted to use corn down on the river, that's kind of out of the question. And so I could probably have caught fish at Fallon Park with rainbow trout fishing, but I fished with them so much, and you know, it's a weekend too, so it's going to be very, very packed. And you guys don't hear it because I got the mic feed on, but it gets loud down there. It's loud enough to where I don't even know why the fish are hitting loud. But right down here right now, there's nothing going on down here. This is quiet as a mouse. The only thing I hear are a few geese, the bubbler bubbling out there. That's about it. There's got to be some bigger bass and crappie in here working in here, because I see them hitting the surface like more than 8 or 10 feet out. I wanted a new spinnerbait too, and you know, enough for some hooks and weights, but yeah, that kind of fell out of the way. All right, let's move her down a little bit more. Maybe if I hit her from a different angle here, maybe that fish will hit again. Let's move her down a little bit more. Come at it from a different angle here. Come at this from a different angle here. Hopefully people will be able to get around us here. I have to get in the camera real quick here just in case someone tries to run me over. Fishing Domingo, says Danny. I missed a lot of chat here. Sorry about that. Let's see. Jim, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Jay Fishing says, Teresa, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Trio, we have Farm Boy. What is going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? We just add that. Farm Boy says, hi. I love fishing. I do too. And Julie, what is going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? It says, hi. Teresa with the hands up and everything. All right, let's get back to some fishing, folks. Get this camera set up here right. No, I haven't caught anything yet. I've had a couple strikes. I missed them, though. They were stacked around this little stick here yesterday, but I'm not sure. They seem to have moved a bit. Looks like they might have moved just a little bit deeper. We got a lot of room to work, a lot of area we can try. No worries. As of yet. Like I said in NJ Maniac's live feed, you're not a YouTube angler until you've skunked. Yeah, that's where they were, just stacked up right there yesterday. I couldn't keep the sucker. Every time I put it over here, it get popped. It's a little slower than what I usually fish. I usually fish like a rooster tail or something like that, but this water is so cold and they're moving so slow right now. Hard pressed to get them to hit anything right now. Ah, rock. Crap. Got too close to that wall. Let go of it. Let go. Let go. There we go. Popped off. Got to make sure I didn't bend this hook out because these are little crappie jig hooks. If you put too much force on these suckers, they will bend out. They're designed to do that because you're throwing in heavy cover. You need something that's gonna give sometimes so you can get your gear back. Hit that again. Dang it. I didn't think that rock went out that far. I did not think that rock went out that far, but I guess it does. Yeah, this shoreline is just surrounded with little chunk rocks. Great for the fish. Kind of a nuisance to fish through. Oh, that was up. Ah, that felt pretty good. Had some weight to it that time. Yeah, the hook is razor sharp. No reason why I shouldn't have hooked that fish. I mean, I was just looking over, looked a little bit to the left, and I looked back, and that bobber was gone. Yeah, it's just becoming a nuisance. I think what I got is I got somebody's monofilament is what I got. Ah. Yeah, I thought that would break. I got someone's monofilament, which means I got to go back and get a crappie. I got to go back and get another jig head. Be right back. Yeah, I'm right here, folks. Probably right at the distance of the mic feed. All right, there's a nice little jig head. Need a bait here. All right, let's get this re-rigged. One of the big problems of fishing for crappie and stuff is the fact that you go through a few jig heads. You guys are just tuning in. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. Don't forget to double tap the screen for me. Double tap, double tap, double tap. I do have a little promotional going on today. If you donate to my PayPal or Cash App, I'll give a, well, best I can do is 2 sit-ups, $1. So if you donate 10 bucks, you get 20 sit-ups. I can't do push-ups or pull-ups at 57. Give me a break. I can still do sit-ups. I can still do sit-ups. It all has to stem with the fact that the dang phone company double charged me on my bill. Now, I don't have to pay my phone bill next month, which is, you know, a good thing, but yeah, what I'm going to do till then. I try to get them to reimburse me. They didn't even want to put the money back. It took me 5 days to get them to get that crap to even get some sort of reimbursement. Let's see, who do we have in? Fat Cat, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Then he says, am I tripping or is the screen watching not wobbling now and again? Huh. Oh, that's weird. Oh, yeah, you guys were calling. It's on silent, but it still does vibrate. Ha, ha, ha. That would make sense. Hey, Doug, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Yeah, we got a 4-hour charge, so if all else fails, I can go over to O'Fallon Park with the tripod, try to strap the tripod to the old scooter and run about 8-minute run over to O'Fallon Park from here. We only about 8 minutes from there, so we all else fails, we can go over and catch a couple trout. Really don't want to, but if I gotta kill a skunk, I gotta kill a skunk. Whatever means possible. I'm sure there's some bass and stuff moving around here. We just gotta find the dang things. And Danny, if you want to mention that, as much as kind of the thing we're doing today, I am manning the cell phone. So if anyone wants to, yeah, you're better at explaining than I am. I'm just a fisherman. Here, fishy, fishy, fishies. Come on, you stubborn little suckers. They were just stacked over here yesterday. I couldn't even take a cast for about 3 hours without getting a bite. And all the suckers just disappeared. I'm working this thing right over that tree stump there, just bouncing it right over the top of it. Yeah, I know you guys want to move on here. We'll move on here in a minute. Try over there by that those cypress trees over there. This was about the time they were hitting yesterday, but it was like 10 degrees warmer. It's like 65 instead of 55. All right, let's try the rooster tail. Let's go back to the rooster tail for a minute or two here. See if the thing will hit it. I've got everything on exactly as I would use for trout, except I'm fishing in a lake that has no trout. But this got bluegill, crappie, bass, carp, a lot of channel cat. Oop, that was a little pop. What the heck was that? I was pinging on it. Ping, 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 ping. Sucker. Landing on the wall over there. I popped off. Dang. What the heck? I can't believe this. I had a strike. I look over there and there's just a big old wake. I think that was a bass of maybe about a pound. Just I felt him right, and I look over there and there's a wake on the surface of the water. Dang it. Maybe I should go to the left instead of the right, because this is more sun beached. That would kind of make sense. I think we're going to do that. We're going to move over to the left instead of the right, because this other shoreline over here is a lot more sun beached. What is that? Stick bass. Stick bass. Yeah, we're gonna move over to the left more. I mean, yeah, your left. Yeah, your left. Try over here by this wall for a little bit, because this concrete might be warming up. Might bring some fish in here. Never know. Gotta try. Got to try. Alright, if I missed anything in chat, it's so much easier to look on the cell phone because I can put it where there's no glare. Fishing group. I mean, it's beautiful out here. It is beautiful out here. See, Karen, thanks again, Karen. I appreciate that. Yeah, playing hide and seeks. It makes sense. Karen says, hello, Fat Cat. 4 people in, 28 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Appreciate that. I should have brought some corn, but I have the kind of thing down here at Fairgrounds Park that if I don't see them jumping, chances are you're not going to catch them. Yeah, unless those carp are doing those backflips, I usually don't catch them. All right, let's get back to the chat. Let's get back to the fishing. Get back to some fishing. Cell phone in my back pocket. This is a little bit deeper here, but I think I'll try shallow first. Yeah, so right down the edge here, assuming I don't land on the bank. I was like at 8 inches off. That was so close. That's too far out. They're gonna be right by the edge here. Oh boy. Stuck on some rebar, huh? Oops. Crap. This bobber ain't great. That's another thing. I wanted to buy a couple bobbers, and you know that plan to get some gear for this month, bass gear and some worms and everything else. That kind of died. But we'll go on. We'll keep fishing. I've got enough gear to be able to fish at least somewhat efficiently. A few more days of these temps, I should be able to start digging my own bait. So this is just like one little day we're trying down here. I was hoping I could get a nice slab on feed. Couple decent bluegill, maybe a bass or something. But these fish have got to cooperate. I mean, if they move from one day to the next, it becomes pretty difficult to find them again. It took me 3 hours yesterday to find them. That was a big old shad, something busted up at it. That's probably where a lot of the bass are still sitting. They're still sitting out there, you know, kind of suspended over that deep water, just following those schools of shad as they're moving in shallower. It's still early. I haven't seen a bullfrog wake up yet. This lake's full of bullfrogs, and they're still asleep. I had a couple pulls today. So I had one fish hooked before I started. Jeez. Well, that school shed just got obliterated. That's like 40 yards out in the middle of the lake. The way I'm hitting that. Well, just for the sake of argument, let's go deep with a couple casts just to see. You never know. Go out there a little deeper, because this concrete goes down and then it plummets to about maybe 4 or 5 feet deep right there. This is the only spot in the whole lake that's real deep. You can watch that bobber when I'm moving it. This type of bobber, every once in a while, I'll hit something and it'll set up. And I'm just listening to them shad getting busted out there, but there's no way I could hit that. I could cast off the line off my other reel. I could barely reach that, maybe. Let's try a couple casts with the rooster tail and we'll move again. I have to go get my scooter down there. I don't want to leave it too far away. Yeah, I don't want to leave that sucker too far away. Come to think of it, why don't I get it now? What the heck? I'll go get it. I might go off feed here for just a minute because this is probably past the distance that the mic will work. But you'll only be off for a second. That's a nice little. Oh, speak of the first, that was the first frog I saw. That's a big frog too. I was just mentioning. Backpack. I'm probably off feed right now. Probably too far away. The heck won't join here? Always something, isn't it? Get in there, dang it. All right, we're good. Yeah, we're good now. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah. Yeah, that's a scooter in person. In, well, reality. All right, is the mic feed reconnected? She probably went off there for a second. Gotta make sure she's still, yep, she's still connected. Yep, that sucker moves. Karen says, hello, Mike. Let's see. Says, hello, fat cat. And we have Mike. What's going on? Mike Sampson. Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Yeah, it's kind of a slow day. We're trying to find some crappie and stuff down here. Maybe a bass, active bass or something. Water's still cold. She's like 39, 40 degrees. I found a few yesterday, but I had to really work for them. That's probably what's going to be the same thing today. I'm just going to have to search and search and search. Keep on moving and keep on working around. Hopefully I can find one somewhere. In the meantime, hopefully catch something else, like a little bluegill, a little green sunfish. And we can always run over to a Fallon Park if all else fails. I have to figure out how to strap the tripod to the scooter over there. I think we can figure it out. I think we can figure it out. If all else fails, I can just shove you guys in my backpack and take over there. It'd be dark for about 4 or 5 minutes, but I'd have you back on pretty quick. I'm not going to stick you in my pocket like some folks do. Hint, hint, Justin. But that's growth when people stick you in your pocket while you're on a live feed. That's growth. Ugh. Oh, that was something nipped at it. Yeah, this rooster tail's spinning really good. The one I had yesterday, I was looking through my tackle box. I must have grabbed a bad one because that sucker did not spin at all. It's much better in this lake when it warms up a little bit. We're still very, very cold, so it'll definitely get better. Let's see, Jay Fishing says I subbed you, Fawn Boy. Awesome, thank you. But I love to see people, subbing and channels getting stronger. There's some nice ones busting up in the middle out there, but I'll never get to them. I'll never get to them suckers. And this is so shallow down here, I got to go way, way shallower. This is only like maybe a foot deep. A couple more days of this temperatures too, and I'll be able to start digging my own bait so I can go down the river a lot more. But right now, we had some really cold temps like less than a week ago, so it's got them suckers, the night crawlers, pretty deep. That bridge looks good too, but you guys got to remember that bridge is like, it's still dang near, the ground's frozen around it. It's like super cold around it. Hasn't soaked up the warmth yet. Huh. That looks like a carp. They can fool you down here. I've come up to spots, I've seen like a big 7 or 8 pound fish take off from the bank. Could have sworn it was a carp, throwing a spinnerbait in there, and guess what? Yep, got a 7 or 8 pound largemouth. There's some big ones in this lake for sure. We're spending a Saturday down here with you folks to see if I can coax one of these guys to hit in this cold temps. And before they stock it with channel down here, you basically got the lake pretty much to yourself. No one really fishes for bass but 1 or 2 people in this entire lake. Have a few kids playing around, a few folks with their dogs running them around, no worries. Couple hikers, couple bikers. This is a very peaceful lake this time of the year. Very peaceful. Yeah, I'm glad I grabbed my scooter. There's some kids that came down there. I don't want to get the wrong idea. Plus, I don't think I'm in shape to run down an 8 or 10-year-old. Might think that's a rented scooter. Which I can understand. I mean, there are hundreds of those rented scooters all around St. Louis, except they got markings on them that tell them, they got the barcodes on them. That there's a, really? Right there. Something popped that bobber and just, that's probably a bluegill or something, but. I mean, I've got different colors. I can put on like a little crawfish type color or a little shad type color, but this yellow has been working primarily. I don't know, folks. We're probably going to work this shoreline up to those reeds over there, and we'll probably hang her up and go over to a Fallon Park and try for a while. See if I can get a few trout in that one cove, a corner, assuming it's open. Probably a lot of folks fishing, but we'll see when we get down there. It's Saturday, and it's a beautiful Saturday. It might be tough to find a spot open. Get a nice scooter ride. Mind you, my scooter is extremely bumpy, so forewarned is foretold. So left my cell phone over there. I'm amazed we're not getting more fish because I'm seeing fish hitting the surface all over right here. So we've definitely got some active fish. It's just, I know I got little micro lures on. It's what they seem to be chasing are little shad and other small stuff. I might go over there to that one spot over there to the left too. Right, give that a shot before we leave. Got 2 ghosts, got some garbage. Yeah, this lake is full of this stuff. Garbage. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Oh, that's a fish. Fish on. Got him. Ah, no skunk. Haha. Got a little bassy. Hi, Bassy. Hi, buddy. I got a fishy. Boy, he's a cold little guy. He's a cold little guy. Hi, buddy. Ah, come back here. Come back here. He flipped. He flipped. He flipped. He flipped. He's only like a foot off the ground, so he's okay. All right. See you, buddy. Thank you. Appreciate it. I caught a fishy. No skunk. And there are much bigger bass in here in this lake than that. But that just goes to show that there are some fish in here. Yeah, that just goes to show that there are some fish in here. Let's see, Rude, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Let's see, Army Mom, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? One of the benefits of having the cell phone with me, I get to Man the chat whenever I get a chance. Yeah, we just caught a bass. Our first fish of the day. Nice little quarter pounder. Root says, Jay, let's get back to the fishing. Let's get back to the fishing. He kind of broke up my rooster tail. Yeah, this one was already bent up from rainbow trout fishing. How do I get that back in there? Would be the only lure that I've got in my tackle box that works. That's why I needed that money that they took off my card so badly to get just a few essential things, some food, and they just had it. They had to take it. They had to take it. I mean, they had to double that friggin' bill and pay next month, and now I'm stuck with. Yeah, that's how one day I went home real early during the feed because I got a notification that I had my bill had been paid auto pay, and I don't pay my bills auto pay, especially on my cell phone. And them suckers took off next month's bill, which I had already paid this month. So I got $68 credit on my cell phone, and they will not reimburse me. Nope, they won't do it. All they do is put a credit on next month's bill. Yep, I think he ruined my rooster tail here. That was one of my last good ones too. That little sucker ruined it. I may have to retie it and try to see if I can get it on like that. Hopefully it'll fit on without the thing on there. Make sure I put it right side up. There it goes. Yeah, I figured it might do that. Alright, I got her fixed. Yeah, I got a little thing today, guys. If you want to donate to PayPal or Cash App, I got just got a little but 50 cents a setup. So for $10, you can get 20 setups. I can't do pull-ups or push-ups. I'm 50. Give me a break. But my chest is still good enough shape where I can do setups. There's a big carp just jumped right in the middle of the lake out there. Yeah, I see them now. They're way that. Yeah, they're just starting to wake up, coming up to the surface. Root says, MA. Army Mom says, hi, MVP. Trim up this line. It's a little different fishing a lake, especially when the water's so dang cold. You got to kind of find the few active fish that are around. Instead of catching the fish that are there, you got to find the few active fish that are even, here. Most of them are just sitting out there sunning out in the dang middle of the lake. All right, we're back. Yeah, this rooster tail's been torn up so much. I don't know how it's even still spinning. I do not know how it's even still spinning. All right, if you guys are just tuning in, thank you, appreciate you. Don't forget to double tap that screen for me. Double tap, double tap, double tap. Oop, there's a pop. And you know what? Something coming right down on top of me. Oh boy. That's why I didn't fish it on Fallon Park. Oop, nipping at it. That's got to be a little bluegill. One little bass. Not much. The water's still cold. All right, let's give this a couple more casts and we'll move over, folks, just a little bit more. He was definitely out there a little bit. Looks pretty good. That's a cute little bassy. I'm glad I caught something. Oop, fish on. Got him. That's much smaller than the last one. Yeah, the last one I ate could have eaten this one. Yeah, like aquarium size. What is it? It's a sardine size? They're game fish, so that's like really, really bad. A game fish, that means they're predator fish. They want them that like bluegill, carp, even crappie you can usually cut up. But this guy, he when they get older, they'll keep the smaller fish in check, so the smaller fish get bigger, and you catch more of the catfish because they don't have as much to eat because these guys are eating them. Cute little guy. They don't stock these guys either. They got to reproduce on their own. Cute little guy. Hey, buddy. They are probably pretty good baits, though. Where'd my cell phone go? I stepped on my cell phone, didn't I? That's our second fish, folks. That is our second fish. Not that big, but still fish. Let's see. Karen says, "Hey, Rude," and Karen says, "Hello, Rude," and Karen says, "I pee you too." I can't really see how many. I got mud on my dang on screen. 7 people in, 33 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, that was a little cutie. That was a little cutie. But a fish is a fish when the water's 39 degrees. Yeah, hit that little rooster tail. I have sneaking suspicion this shoreline over here where the sun was baking might produce a few more fish. There's a nice one just busted up out there. Man, that one's just busting some shad out there. Man, if I had a chatterbait on and I could get that one. That one's just within range. Yeah, he's still hitting out there. All right, folks, let's move over a little bit. I'm thinking right to the distance of where I casted to. Kind of leave my scooter here because I can see it within range. Like, let me get my gear over there and you guys can take a little ride with me on the scooter. Yeah. This is a working game. You got to work around the lake, find out where the fish are. All right, this is a good spot. Only trouble with doing this is I got to watch my stuff that it doesn't get run over. Let's grab her. I don't know about this. I haven't figured this part out yet. I haven't figured this part out yet. Kind of hard to run this with only one arm. Yeah, that's why I need to figure out how to strap it onto the scooter because this sucker moves. All right. Bouncing around a bit. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, that's why I haven't figured that part out yet. I definitely haven't figured that part out yet. Rooster tail seems to be working better today, so I might stick with it. That little bass he fought. Got a leaf and it won't come off. There it goes. Make sure I'm on the camera feed. Because it's very easy to walk off the camera feed. Yeah, I'm stepping in muck and water. And what do we have? I heard something go off. What's going on with the chat? Much. Just checking. Little gunk on there. Get off. Yeah, fish do not like, these guys do not like vegetables. They will turn their noses up at a lure if you put vegetables on that every single time. All right, let's move down a little bit more. Leave this stuff here. Hopefully someone doesn't run it over. Let's hopefully something doesn't run them over. If there's one little bass down here, it gotta be more. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't go the other way because there's like 9 kids down there playing, throwing rocks and stuff in on the other side over there. That's a good choice. I mean, it's a public park. Worst things you can do is be throwing rocks. Definitely worse things you could be doing than throwing rocks. There's a little cone right there. I just noticed that. You really cast to it from this angle. Standing in water again. Hey, you guys notice this water's about a foot lower than it usually is because we haven't had that much moisture this winter. We've had some snow, not a whole lot. So it's kind of a toss-up as to how low or high this water is going to be. Hey, I got a bass to show on feed. That's cool. Not a monster, but still a decent little fishy. Still a decent little quarter pounder. Got a leaf on it. Dang it. That can just ruin an entire cast when you do that kind of stuff. That was something holding on to it. Felt like another little bluegill. They're hard to hook on this, even with the tiny little hooks on this thing. Bluegill are even hard to hook on this thing. We caught 2 fish. I'm more than happy with that. I am. It could have been another stinky old stanky silky skunk day, but I'll take a little quarter pound bass. Ain't them 8 and 10 pound buffalo, but said I ain't got any worms and probably ain't gonna get any money for them for a while. I'm just gonna have to wait till I can dig them myself. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, one bass maybe about a quarter of a pound, another little itty bitty little one. Yeah, I do YouTube videos now, so.
I was at first round, had a conversation. I was going to start doing it. I ended up at the gas station too. Reminding you who I was.
Yeah, I know you said, you don't remember me?
Yeah. I seen you. I just want to see how you doing.
I'm doing pretty good. I've been monetized. I'm trying to get my ID so I can get. I made a little bit of money on there, but it's kind of sitting in limbo till I get my ID because you got to have an ID to get friggin' paid.
Wow.
Yeah, they don't tell you that until after you become monetized. Then they got it. Oh, you need your ID? Oh, thanks for telling me that.
I haven't even started mine up yet. I want to wait till this catfish season. I know I'm going to be catching big catfish.
I caught some big buffalo like not day before yesterday down. You know what a buffalo carp is? Yeah.
This big.
Yeah, I caught like 9 of them like that yesterday. Just down on a river down here by the if you go straight down here. Yeah, the granary. Yep, they're stacked down there right now. They're nesting or something. I got one big grass carp too. You know what a grass carp is? One of them big long ones with the funny looking heads to them. The eyeballs are kind of slanted. Yep, they're weird looking suckers, but they fight. They say they taste good, but I'm not gonna try.
Yeah, if my grandma, that's my grandma's favorite fish. If I end up catching another one.
Yeah, I know they're just waking up. You see, they've been out in there in that super deep water. You know, that's 7, 8 deep, as deep as it gets out there. Yep, they're out. Yep, they're working in here. By a couple more days of this warm weather, and they'll come in here. But they're just waking up. They're coming to the surface right now.
Ooh, that's perfect for me. I'm gonna throw some catfish poles out.
If I could bomb something out there like a chatterbait or something, I could probably reach them.
Got a bigger spinner?
Nah.
Catfish spinner?
Yeah, that's just about as big as I got.
I might have an extra one. Want to use it, or if you want it.
I think I'm good. Probably couldn't take it on this line anyways. It's like 8-pound fluoro on this stuff. Really light. This is my trout fishing gear.
Oh yeah, trout, light line. I usually use like 4 pound on that.
Oh, Fallon's full of rainbow trout right now.
Yeah, last time you told me they was probably about like 200 in there right now, right?
They stocked another 2,000 again. And a lot of them been caught out, but there's still plenty of them in there.
That's why they over there so deep right now.
Ah, crap. I got snagged.
All right, man. Good luck, man.
All right.
See you at another park or another day.
Hope you get that YouTube channel going.
I am, man. I'm working on it.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. It ain't like the fish are hitting really good anyways. If they were hitting really good, I'd be worried about someone throwing a rock in, but I ain't worried about it. I'm not. That's what kids do, throwing rocks in. No worries. I said there's a far worse things kids would be doing than throwing rocks in. Did get kind of me out of the mood to fish though, but we caught some fish. We caught 2 fish for sure. I had a decent day out here. I'll probably stay down here and, you know, do some body camera work or something. Try to get some more. Try to get some more footage. Try to do some members only stuff, folks. I know not a very long live feed, but I'm sure there are other folks on live feed that are catching a lot more fish and a lot more entertaining. Check out the chat and see what is going on. Hey guys. I caught a few today so far, and we are just totally blurred up. I have no idea why it was blurred up like that. But I'm glad I didn't catch anything. Sorry about that, folks. And David, what is going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Yeah, sorry about that. It was all blurry. I have no idea why it was so blurry like that. Yeah, I was talking to somebody. Liam, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? yeah, we're probably not gonna run her too much longer, obviously. Just that's a short little hour and a half live feed. If I wanted to run her over to a Fallon Park, I'm not sure if I could do it on this scooter without strapping her down. I can't really figure that out. What's up, Pop? What's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? Yeah, we caught one little, decent like quarter pounder, largemouth, and another much smaller one. So Frenchie, what is going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Appreciate you. What is going on? And no worries. I'm glad to have gotten out today. 4 people in, 37 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Appreciate that. I'm gonna hang up the live feed. I think we did a nice little job today. Caught a couple bass. Did a pretty good live feed. I'm satisfied with it. I like that largemouth. That largemouth was fun. Yeah, that largemouth was fun. So yeah, I'm just gonna check you guys later. Maybe if I find some more active fish around here, I might start up the live feed again. Maybe not. I don't know. I think it's going to be a couple more days before those fish. I can see just schools of shad out there, as far as all the way out there. You guys see that fountain out there? That bubbler. That's where they're. You can just see them stacked up out there. Now that's a good 50 yards. That's a pretty good. So yeah, it's gonna. Good luck. Stay safe. Hope to see you on the water, my friends. Keep doing what you love. Keep them lines tight, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you, my friends.